Okay. So this article says over a crore cases settled in National Lok Adalat. Do you know what Lok Adalat
I
is?
have studied about it. In school, we had studied about it.
Lok Sabha.
No, I know, but like we studied about Lok Adalats also. Came in the civics section. Lok Adalats are alternative dispute resolution mechanisms in India that help settle cases outside of the conventional court systems. The Legal Services Authorities Act of 1987 established Lok Adalats as statutory.
Statutory.
Okay, statutory organization.
So statutory is basically all the organizations which are made from one law. Like these Lok Adalats and all are
Okay.
made from one law, which is that Legal Services Authority
Okay.
Act.
Cases from outside the conventional court systems.
Yeah. So it's like pre-litigation cases or cases which are filed. Pre-litigation is before you file the case, you can get it like resolved. It's like kind of unofficial but official. But Lok Adalats and all, once they give a decision,
It's fine. It's fine.
yeah, it's final. So the parties have to basically make up their mind that both of them agree and then do it. And this happens all over the country on one day, and that's why they're telling over 1 crore cases
What?
were resolved.
In one day?
Yeah.
So how many people go through it? Like what?
It's all across the country. They'll be holding it in small districts, small villages, small.
So like there are many Lok Adalats, no?
Yeah. So the Lok Adalat is one. Like it's basically no National Lok Adalat again. The process is conducted everywhere, and it's conducted by these. So there is that. This thing is there. No Legal Services Authority. Their act is there. No. That divides the whole legal services into like a pyramid. Okay, throughout the whole country. There's NALSA, National Legal Services Authority. Then there's SALSA, which is state. Then there is DLSA or something. So that's district. So they break it down.
Okay.
And in every district it's there. It's all headed by one state guy, and all the state ones are headed by the national guys, and all the national ones are like headed by the chief, like people who have worked in Supreme Court or who are still working in Supreme Court and things like that. There are specifications, but on a large scale, this is what happens. So over 1 crore cases were settled during the third National Lok Adalat conducted by National Legal Services Authority on Saturday, taking a step towards reducing the burgeoning pendency in courts. Just type number of cases remaining in Supreme Court in India.
80,194 cases remain pending at the Supreme Court at the end of March 2024. That is less.
80,000 cases don't seem much. Don't seem like it's big. It's okay. 80,000 you can manage.
Yeah, that's
For
what.
like 75 years of our country, 80,000 is okay. Such high court.
As of September 7, 2024, there are 58.59 lakh cases pending in India's High Court, including 42.64 lakh civil cases, 15.94 lakh criminal cases. Of these, nearly 2.4 lakh cases are between 20 to 30 year olds, and nearly 62,000 are over 30 year olds.
So you have like 2.5 lakh or something, no? Between 20 to 30 years old.
Yeah, between the 20 to 30 year olds, there are like 2.45 lakh cases.
2.5 lakh cases are basically 20, 30-year-old cases which are still there. And look at Lok Adalat, what it's trying to do. It's trying to remove all of that.
All of that, yeah. Help.
From even happening. In the first stage.
Imagine the condition of this without Lok Adalats. Like.
No, and even like imagine the condition of this even today. This is a running issue, and it's running for ages. Bro, that's why people go to courts and all. Like they're like, oh, come we go to court, they fight. No. It's like they know it'll take like 14, 15 years to just get settled. Like one case on average. Yeah, it's crazy. So Adalats will happen in 27 states. The Lok Adalat was conducted across taluks, districts and high courts in 27 states and was organized under the stewardship of Supreme Court Judge and NALSA Chairman, Justice Sanjeev Khanna. A NALSA statement said that of the 1 crore 14 lakh 56,529 cases settled in Lok Adalat, 94 lakh 60,000 were pre-litigation cases
Okay.
before even going to the court.
Before even going to the high court, they basically
Before even going to the district courts.
okay, yeah. So they basically covered it up. They basically
Yeah.
solved it.
Yeah. Were pre-litigation cases, and 19 lakh 95,665 cases were pending in various courts.
Okay.
So these are all the cases which are pending in different courts. 19 lakh of them were solved on one day.
So wait, are the cases first like proposed to Lok Adalats and then taken to wherever?
No, because
Because
Lok
everywhere.
Adalats are not a continuously running process. It happens once on a large scale.
Okay, so they borrow cases from courts.
No, they don't borrow it.
Like how is it
Whoever
even?
wants to take part in Lok Adalat can come and take part.
Okay, but then, so if you don't want your
Yeah, because I told you, Lok Adalat, the decision that they give is final.
simple, okay,
It's
fine,
binding.
and it's like short term, like it won't take a lot, it won't take that much time to get things done.
Yeah,
in Lok-
and see, like this, they follow the principles of national justice.
Okay.
So what happens in actual courts and all is they follow like actual procedures which are written in the constitution, different laws which are written by the like, legislature, and different executive rules which are made by the executive. Everything they follow all of those things, and like there'll be one like one lawyer
Judge.
defending you, one more lawyer like representing each of you guys. All of that, all of those things. In Lok Adalat, it's like principles of natural justice. The judges and the justices and all, they're all like highly experienced people
Mhm.
in the field of judiciary and in the field of like just law and services and
Okay.
all. But they don't have to be judges. They don't have to be like actual high court judges or supreme court judges or something.
And there are no lawyers and all
No,
acting
so
here.
yeah, lawyers also are there, but I just check that I'm not very sure. I'm not able to recall it properly. But yeah.
Generally, a Lok Adalat consists of a judicial officer as a chairman and a lawyer, advocate, and a social worker as members.
So there's a social worker, a lawyer, and
Yeah.
a judicial officer and all. And these are the guys. So I told you they don't have to be judges right now
Yeah.
because firstly they have a lot of work. So the approximate value of the total settlement amount in these cases was, just guess, how much money do you think that the settlement of these cases, the value of the settlement of these cases, like let's say if you're fighting, if you're like look at that, mostly it won't be cases of big ones. It won't be like industry land, all that. It might be for like one site and like some space of your site that you're fighting
It'll
for,
still be a lot.
or vehicles that okay this guy that
Lakh crores.
lakh crore.
Yeah. Bro, so many cases were solved.
Yeah.
And each case.
Over 1 crore case. 1 crore case. 1 crore case. You're telling me lakh crores, you're telling me one case would be worth 1 lakh. All over the country.
Okay, thousands.
You should think this way. So so let's say 1 crore cases were there.
Hmm.
On average, how much do you think would be the settlement value of one case?
What, like 7,000?
Yeah.
8,000.
8,482 crores. What was the settlement value?
Wow, it's still a lot.
Yeah. But when you break it down like this, it's interesting. On an average, one case, this value is 8,000 rupees.
On an average. So wait, some cases might cost very, very less.
Yeah, some cases might cost like lakhs.
Yeah, but like very less. That is more interesting. Like what? How simple?
People are fighting, bro.
How simple can the case be to
People
cost
are
like
just
100 rupees?
Fighting. People are just fighting.
Can lawyers appear in Lok Adalats? Yes, lawyers may appear before the permanent Lok Adalat on behalf of the parties at the discretion of the chairman. So
But it's not a compulsion mostly.
yeah.
Nice.